When the girl left her foster parents' house, several strands of black energy instantly coiled around her foster parents. Little did they know, the household's fortune would soon vanish into thin air. It turned out that 18 years ago, the foster family's luck was on the brink of decline and ruin. Fortunately, a Taoist priest discovered the little girl, who radiated protective fortune lights, at the gate. He said this girl's fate was destined for great wealth and honor. If they adopted her, they could overcome this crisis. Moreover, their family's fortunes would soar to unprecedented heights. The priest then warned that the girl would face a great calamity when she grew up. Having said that, he gave the little girl an amulet. He used a divine light from his fingertip to imbue her forehead. He taught her some spells for self-protection. After the catastrophe passed, she could choose to leave at any time. Then the priest reminded the foster parents that they must treat her as their own daughter. Otherwise, they would lose her protection, and their family's fortune would collapse in an instant. They would also suffer an even harsher backlash. In the blink of an eye, 18 years passed. The adopted girl was never truly welcomed by her foster parents. One day, her sister took her out shopping for clothes again. The girl noticed a villain dropping a flower pot from above. Acting on impulse, she shoved her sister aside, causing herself to be struck by the pot and knocked unconscious. Her sister showed not a shred of concern. Instead, she blamed the girl for dirtying her newly bought clothes. When the parents rushed to the hospital room in a panic, the seriously injured girl received no care or affection. The foster parents were only worried about their biological daughter. That daughter was still accusing the girl of ruining her clothes. At this point, the doctor told them that the girl's injuries were severe and she needed to be moved to the intensive care unit. The foster mother had no ounce of pity for the girl. She didn't care whether her foster daughter lived or died. She thought it unnecessary to spend so much money on her. But the doctor said the girl's injuries were treatable, and their family was also a shareholder of the hospital. The girl had been injured and rendered unconscious while protecting her sister. The foster mother maliciously said that they had raised the girl for 18 years. Saving their daughter was merely what the girl owed them. Moreover, if the girl died, all of her blessed fortune would transfer to them. Their family would be even more glorious. Little did they know that disaster was about to strike them, because the girl had another identity. She was the granddaughter of the country's richest person. Meanwhile, the billionaire missed the girl every moment. At that moment, an underling rushed in, saying they had found the girl's location. The tycoon was overjoyed at the news. He immediately sent his grandson to bring her home. When the CEO arrived at the hospital entrance with his bodyguards, he brushed past the girl who was about to leave. The girl wanted to scold him for bumping into her, but to her surprise, his assistant immediately handed her a $100,000 check as compensation. Seeing the money, the girl let the matter drop. Watching her walk away, the CEO felt a certain warmth and familiarity, but since 18 years had passed, he did not recognize that she was his sister. When he reached the hospital room, he found that the girl had just left. It wasn't until he saw the assistant bring out her photo that he realized the girl he had just passed was the sister he had been searching for. So they immediately headed to the girl's foster parents' house. Meanwhile, as soon as the girl returned home, the foster mother drove her out. The foster mother demanded that she leave immediately with her luggage.